Is your world spinning? Do you feel like you're moving when you're standing perfectly still? That terrifying, disorienting sensation is vertigo, and most people get it completely wrong. They think it's just dizziness. They pop a pill, lie down, and hope it goes away. But that's like hitting snooze on a fire alarm while your house is burning. Vertigo isn't the problem. It's the signal. It's your body's desperate attempt to tell you something is wrong. Today, we're going to uncover what that signal means. We'll expose the hidden causes that doctors often miss and show you how to intelligently reclaim your balance instead of blindly waiting for the next attack. So, if you're tired of feeling powerless, stick with me. First, you need to understand one crucial truth. Your sense of balance is a complex symphony played by multiple instruments. Your inner ear, your eyes, your brain, your neck, and your entire nervous system. They all have to work in perfect harmony. Vertigo is what happens when the music stops, and these systems start sending conflicting information. Your brain receives mixed signals about motion and gravity, and it panics. That panic feels like the world is spinning out of control. So, what throws this system into chaos? Let's start with the most common cause that people almost always ignore: crystals in your inner ear. Yes, you heard that right. Crystals. Inside your inner ear, you have tiny calcium particles called otoconia. Their job is to sense gravity and linear motion. But sometimes, they get dislodged and float into the wrong canal. This is like having a rock rolling around inside a sensitive machine. It confuses your brain every time you move your head, causing short, intense bursts of spinning. This condition is called BPPV, and it's mechanical, not chemical. That's why medication often fails. The solution isn't a pill. It's repositioning those crystals. Specific head movements can guide them back home. Ignoring this is like trying to fix a flat tire by honking the horn. Now, let's talk about the second major cause: inner ear inflammation. Sometimes, a virus can inflame your vestibular nerve, which is the communication highway between your ear and your brain. When that highway is blocked, you experience severe, unrelenting vertigo, nausea, and difficulty walking. The spinning can last for days, and many people understandably fear they're having a stroke. While it's vital to rule that out, this inflammation is far more common. Here's the problem. After the initial storm passes, people rest, but they never rehabilitate. Your brain needs to be retrained. Without specific balance exercises, the feeling of dizziness can linger long after the virus is gone. Remember, rest alone is not recovery. Next up is a cause that almost no one talks about: your neck. Your neck is more than just a pillar holding up your head. It's packed with sensors that tell your brain where your head is in space. Think about our modern lives. Poor posture, hours hunched over screens, old whiplash injuries. All of these things distort the signals traveling from your neck to your brain. Your brain gets false information about movement, and you feel dizzy. This is called cervicogenic vertigo, and it's massively underdiagnosed. People get endless ear tests and brain scans, completely ignoring the tension in their neck, which might be the true source of the problem. A confused neck leads to a confused brain. Let's move on to the fourth cause: migraine-associated vertigo. Not all migraines come with a headache. Some attack your balance system instead. Vestibular migraines can cause vertigo, light sensitivity, and motion sickness, even without any pain. The triggers are often things you might not connect to vertigo: poor sleep, stress, hormonal changes, and even certain foods. The big mistake here is treating a neurological issue like an ear issue. When you have vertigo symptoms but all your ear tests come back normal, it's time to consider that the problem might be originating in your brain, not your ear. Our fifth cause is tied to your circulation. Ever stand up too fast and feel the room spin for a moment? That's often a sign of orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure. Dehydration, certain medications, anemia, and heart issues can all reduce blood flow to the brain, triggering a dizzy spell. In these cases, vertigo isn't random. It's circulatory. Ignoring your hydration, electrolytes, and overall cardiovascular health means you're just letting this cycle continue. Your balance system needs good blood flow to function properly. Finally, let's talk about anxiety. This is a tricky one. Anxiety doesn't directly cause vertigo, but vertigo absolutely creates anxiety, and that anxiety then amplifies the vertigo. It becomes a vicious feedback loop. Your brain becomes hyper-aware of every little sensation. A slight wobble feels like a catastrophic fall. This fear traps people. They start avoiding movement, avoiding social situations, losing confidence in their own bodies. But this avoidance is the worst thing you can do. It actually weakens your balance system even more, making you more sensitive. Fear becomes the fuel for the fire. So, how do we break these cycles and reduce vertigo intelligently? First, stop guessing and start identifying the pattern. Ask yourself, when does it happen? What position triggers it? How long does it last? Is there nausea? Is your hearing affected? Vertigo that hits when you turn your head points toward a mechanical cause like BPPV. Vertigo that lasts for hours might suggest a migraine or neurological issue. Vertigo with hearing loss points toward an inner ear disease. These patterns are your roadmap to the right solution. Second, stop over-resting. Yes, you need to rest during an acute attack, but prolonged inactivity is your enemy. Your balance system gets stronger through movement and adaptation. Gentle, controlled movements retrain your brain to interpret signals correctly. Being still just makes you more sensitive. Movement is what restores confidence and control. Third, rehydrate like your balance depends on it, because it does. Your inner ear fluid is very sensitive to your hydration levels. Even mild, chronic dehydration can thicken this fluid and make your symptoms worse. Focus on consistent fluid intake throughout the day. Your balance system hates being dehydrated. Fourth, you have to train your vestibular system. Just like a muscle, your balance is trainable. Simple exercises like slow head turns, tracking a moving object with your eyes, or even just standing on one foot force your brain to recalibrate. This kind of rehabilitation isn't optional. It's the foundation of getting better. Fifth, fix your neck before you blame your brain. Work on your posture. Do exercises to strengthen the deep muscles in your neck. Gentle stretches can improve mobility and reduce the chronic tension that's sending faulty signals to your brain. Don't let a tight neck be the source of your confusion. And number 6, sleep is non-negotiable. Sleep is when your brain processes information, integrates your senses, and controls inflammation. Poor sleep destabilizes your entire balance system. There is no pill or supplement that can replace a good night's rest. Finally, the goal is to reduce your triggers, not your entire life. Avoiding everything is not a healing strategy. It's a strategy of fear. Instead, identify your specific triggers and then gradually and safely reintroduce them. Resilience is built through controlled exposure, not total avoidance. What most people get wrong is that they fight vertigo like it's the enemy. But vertigo is just a warning system. It's your body's way of telling you that something is misaligned, something is inflamed, something is overloaded, or something has been neglected. If you just silence the signal without fixing the root cause, it's guaranteed to come back. The deeper truth is that balance is about trust. Trust between your senses, trust between your body and your brain, and trust in your ability to move through the world. Vertigo shatters that trust. Real recovery is about rebuilding it. Slowly, deliberately, and intelligently. Vertigo is not random, it's not a mystery, and you are not powerless against it. When you understand the system, you regain control. And control is the exact opposite of fear. If this video helped vertigo make sense to you for the first time, please share it. Someone you know might be spinning in confusion, and a little bit of clarity could change everything for them. Thanks for watching, stay grounded, and stay aware.